Hey y'all,
Follow
it's
me
your
on
girl, what you say
Instagram,
K or
Whatyousaykay.
whatever, and subscribe to me on YouTube and Instagram. So let's get right into it. So today our trending topic is Ari, Miss Ari the Don, the real call sister, Ari Fletcher, whatever you call Ari. So, why she's the trending topic today is, in case you missed it, Ari lost her Savage Fenty deal, brand deal with Rihanna because she made some comments about domestic violence. And that's Ari right there in the picture. If you want to follow her on Instagram, or maybe you already do, she's pretty popular. And let's get into it. So I'll share with you a clip from Fox Soul. It's pretty lengthy and it explains the whole
Fans are
situation.
speculating that Ari Fletcher, she's the girlfriend of Moneybagg Yo, the rapper. She's also a social media influencer with a bunch of followers. She was removed as an ambassador from the brand, from Savage Fenty X, due to controversial comments she made about women who are victims of domestic violence. Let's take a look.
Nobody cares about what happened to you, what trauma you had. Nobody cares. You're trying to victimize yourself and use this. Oh, like this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Now we all know Rihanna was a victim of domestic violence, and a lot of women were. So, do you think Savage X Fenty, made the right decision to remove her as their ambassador?
Absolutely.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
that was so cold. And
immature.
We have to have compassion for one another, and especially survivors of domestic violence, men and women and children. Like, that is absolutely nothing to be dismissive and cold about at all. So,
and shout out to Rihanna for standing up and being an example of a woman of her word and making sure that her brand is not tarnished with any foolishness. Yes. Because here's the thing, these younger girls are looking up to these influencers and these social media girls. And so if you know that, you have an obligation. See, that's the difference between a social media influence and a real celebrity and star. There is a difference.
Yes, so because we have morality clauses.
Absolutely. You have to work your way up to that stardom so you know what level that you're stepping into, because it's levels to this. It's respectable. People respect you. Now, you can have your opinion, but even when you have your opinion, you got to wait till you get to a certain level to be able to be heard, because we've seen the history of your words and why you saying what you've been saying. She was out of line, out of place. She was immature. For the women that look up to her, I hope that they hold her accountable for what she said. I hope that she is learning a lesson for her to at least come back and say, you know what? I apologize because I did not mean da or whatever, but she need to give us some type of apology, a narrative, or what's that cancel culture? Like, they should be all on top of her on that.
They were.
Elena, what do you think?
First of all, Lisa Ray just dropped a word on the people real good when she said that's the difference between a celebrity and an influencer, because we are taught certain decorum, you know what I'm saying? Yes. And like, there's just certain things you don't say. Just to give a little context, and Claudia, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think y'all, so she was on there talking about how she want her boyfriend. She made a statement like, you know, I like when my boyfriend get mad at me when sometimes I like to fake like I'm leaving him, and I want him to get so mad at me that he pull out a gun and beg me to stay. Right. So she said that online. And then, so the domestic violence people were like, now she saying all this on live. So people who have gone through domestic violence, and I don't even want to say domestic violence people because that's insensitive. Women who have experienced domestic violence, they made us comment to her, you know, back like, yo, like, that ain't cool. You know, that's insensitive. You shouldn't really say that, you know, because it is kind of wild. But what the young lady Ari is giving, that whole scenario is giving, I need attention. Let's be clear, girl. We in 2022. We are not running around here hauling off. Everybody know you cannot run around here and haul off and make statements like that without backlash. So that's giving I'm just trying to get some going, starting some attention. Second of all, I'm not sure why she's an influencer in the first place. Just not clear on that in the first place. But moreover, I just feel like it's on some old, I'm trying to get attention, because who would say that? And then so I guess that was her attempt of kind of like defending herself. I don't care what you say. Nobody cares if you're in a review. So that's dumb. Like all of the whole thing, all of this, like that's dumb. All of that's dumb, and you know better. And I think she did it to get what she's getting right now. Someone to be able to talk about what she said and did. Because low key, girl, that's a fool. And now look what you've done. You've messed up an opportunity for yourself.
And what she also has to learn is that once a big one counsels you, it then leads to everyone.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
You understand what I'm saying? Where it's like all of those things that you built up now will come crumbling. That's why I tell people a real career isn't built overnight or with a swipe. So hopefully this will be a lesson to this young lady as an influencer, that if you are trying to build a career, you just got to watch what you say and how you say it. I mean, because people are watching your moves.
And we've all been guilty of that. We've all been guilty of that. And we're all learning. Yeah. But you can't come out the gate thinking that you hold that much clout where you can say anything you want to say, because some things is TMI. And even I am still learning that where I am. But work your way up to this, so when you apologize, people is listening to that just as well as your bullshit.
I'm gonna blame. They will not listen to the apology if at this point they're getting more press off of your statement that you now can't take back.
I'm gonna blame society a little bit for this. Okay, not that that wasn't an ignorant statement to say. We make everybody famous, and not to say that you can't be an influencer because of popularity, because hey, times have changed, unfortunately, right? That it's different now. You don't have to have that talent and the resume and the pedigree like you used to. Now you actually can just be popular on social media, and you do have influence. So I guess that makes you an influencer. But with great kudos and blessings, especially that fall into your lap like this, you're famous because you're someone's girlfriend. Not to discredit you, but you're someone's girlfriend. So just know that you've been blessed with this platform. So use it wisely. Girl, I would love to have a deal with Fenty. We all would love to have a deal with Fenty. Yeah. You got one, and you out here talking about domestic violence when your CEO was a victim of domestic violence. How silly is that? Like at the very least, we gotta know basic girl code 101. Listen, just because it didn't happen to you or it's not a big deal, everybody want to be funny and have a moment. But there's people here getting their ass whooped on the daily, and you hurt all their hearts with this. And I hope you learn. You're young, Ari, and you do have a lot of pressure. A lot of people come to you every day. I see you, but like, hopefully this is a teachable moment, because you have Rihanna in your back. Like, she had your back, and she can't associate with you. That's bad business.
That's now bad for this. See, that was a very wonderful statement that you made, that people have to learn when you're bad for business. When you get with big associations, like, trust me, there are people that they answer to. And if you're bad for business, you'll get cut immediately.
On the flip side, Rihanna, if you would like some hot over 40-something-year-olds, I think we would look good in some Savage X Fenty. I'm just saying, Rihanna. Can I get the camera on Rihanna?
All of us.
We give you 4 for 1. How about that? Give us that Fenty deal. We'll take it.
That photo shoot would be fabulous.
What? Yeah. We would appeal to all the women of a certain age and the young ones that can look up and say, I hope I look like that when I'm in my 40s and 50s. Right?
Okay.
No? Okay, I'm trying. Okay.
Pitch your way, Claudia.
I'm trying, ladies. I'm always thinking about trying to get us some more money.
I know that's right.
Moving on.
So as you can see, I just shared the clip from Fox Soul that explained the whole Ari situation and why she lost her brand deal with Savage, Fenty, and Rihanna. And right here is a clip from Rihanna's Instagram, and she has a lot of different things and experiences coming in 2022 for her brand. Well, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, with your trending topic, it's your girl, Whatyousaykay.